And action.
This is Shiona Nash. She's the executive assistant for the superintendent and school board at Fountain-Fort Carson School District 8.
So we service about 9,000 students in our school district. We are located close to Fort Carson Army Base, so a lot of our families move in and out of the area. When they first hired me, the former assistant was speaking to me about the duties that I would have, and she said, "Oh, just wait until you have to do a board meeting." And I was like, well, what does that mean? So I soon found out. The day that the board packets needed to go out, we had to collect all these numbered files of Word documents. We would then edit and print out each one, manually number the pages, and then manually make a table of contents, print everything and make copies. As soon as you thought you were done, someone would come along and be like, "Oh, no, wait. Can we change it?" And you're like, do you really know what I just went through to make this board packet? So sometimes I would have to go out and drive these things out to people's homes. It's Colorado. You don't know what's going to happen. The weather gets crazy, animals, bears, you name it. I always tell my coworkers if there was one reason I would quit, it would probably be because of the board packets, because it was so stressful every single time we had to do a board meeting. So once board docs came along, it was so amazing because everything was electronic. A change was just basically a right-click update, change the information, and resubmit it. I mean, the board packet in itself, just that used to take me at least a week and a half to 2 weeks. Now I'm down to 3 or 4 days. So eventually they were able to finally move away from the paper. Even one of my older board members, he's like, "I don't need you to print it anymore." And I was like, oh my goodness, this is like a moment in history. I was so excited and proud of him. So we migrated from board docs to community. When I first told them, I had questions about why are we switching? Change is scary, but sometimes it's necessary. So I just explained to them it's a more modern interface. It's just so much more powerful than board docs. And the fact that I can just email that information out, they can update it, they can approve it, everything in one PDF with the click of a button. And if you still want to print it, you can print. I think that was one of the major selling points. After a board meeting, I usually was spending 4 hours updating policies, updating the website. Now, just having it be a click of a button, I just hit publish and everything is correct right there and available for the public immediately. The value of having everything in one place is for transparency. We live in a day and age where everybody wants to know everything that you're doing. So I think there's so much value in being able to have that public-facing site where people can see what happened at the meeting, they can see the voting results, they can see any attachments that they're privy to. It just feels better for people because they feel like you want to share the information with them. Through Diligent, we have been able to increase our transparency with our community. Anything that I can do behind the scenes to be able to make my district shine, that's my role. Good governance to me is just being authentic. It means taking into consideration everyone else's feelings and how things are done and just trying to do the best that we can. That's all we can all do, is just remain true to your goals and your mission and let that drive everything you do. Our mission is to develop a generation of world-class learners, and Diligent helps us to achieve that mission, helping our board members to be able to do their jobs to their fullest ability.